another great workout you can easily do at home. It's going to be with dumbbells. I've just got like a 5-pound, a 12-pound, and a 25-pound weight. So you can easily do this at home. You can do it at your gym. It can also be good to do at a hotel gym as well, because they usually just have a few dumbbells and maybe a bench. So you can also do these with a stability ball. So I'm going to get right into it, get right to the good stuff. My puppy Lucy might attack me at any moment, so don't mind her. So I'm going to get right to the workout. First thing I want to do is do a couple little great corrective exercises to help work with my posture, to help warm up my shoulder, and some of my other deeper core musculature throughout my low back and my deeper core and trunk musculature. So I'm going to get right to it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little side arm raise. I'm going to do this one-legged to add a little instability. So I want you to grab the dumbbell with your right hand, extend your left leg out straight, and you want your parallel spine in parallel with the spine, your spine parallel with the bench. And we're just down, up, nice little hold. But remember, when you come up to the top, try to get a hold, pinch your shoulder blade up at the top as well. We're going to go for 20 repetitions. This is number 6. Number 7, make sure your leg doesn't droop. You're going to be a little shaky, which is totally be expected. So keep that leg nice and high. Try to squeeze that left butt cheek as we come up, and I'm getting some good shoulder blades. I'm focusing on my posterior deltoid in my shoulder, and I'm also getting some butt activation in my elevated leg. And like I said, you're going to be a little shaky, which is expected, and you'll get more and more stable as you do these. So I like to work my core stabilizers, my postural muscle groups, and my butt cheek all at the same time. Good, we just got 4 more left. 1, 2, little hold, 1, 2. Little hold, 1, 2. And little hold. And remember, 20 seconds or 20 reps. And I want you to make sure you're squeezing that butt cheek the whole time. Now I want you to do both sides, but I'm going to just, for the sake of time, I'm going to jump into the next exercise so we can get through this as quickly as possible. The next one we're going to do is going to be targeting a little bit more of my oblique. And it's also going to be targeting my rotator cuff muscles. Another great posture exercise is we're behind a desk all day long, so I got to do as much as I can to open up my chest and reverse the effects of, unfortunately, sitting at a computer for a portion of the day. So I want you to have your legs out nice and straight. I'm a nice straight line, and the further I overhang this bench, the harder this gets, and it's hitting my top oblique, and we're just going to be here, and we're just rotating. You can have your hand behind your head. If you need a little more support, you can hold the bench as well. And we're just coming up, down the belly button, straight up hold. 20 repetitions. Good. And up and hold. Great rotator cuff on the top arm. Like I said, if you want to make it tougher, you can just hold your head. And you'll be a little bit more unstable, which is okay. And like I said, if you want to make it harder, move your body more that way so more of your body's overhanging. Good. A few more repetitions. Getting that good elevation. Definitely feeling it in my core now. So you feel it in this top section of your abdominal region. It's your oblique. Just 2 more reps. Excellent. Good. Now we're going to get into some bigger muscle groups. We've targeted. I want you to do both sides again. And remember, 20 repetitions. And what we're going to do is I'm going to sneak into a chest exercise. So the chest exercises, I'm also going to be working my hamstrings at the same time, because I want to hit as many muscle groups as humanly possible. So I've got my little 25-pound dumbbell here, and I'm going to get into position. And what I want you to do here is you're going to sit down on the floor. I'm going to get my head and my shoulders supported on the bench here, so I'm going to be basically hanging off the bench. And I want you to extend your leg out in the air. I've got my door in the way, so I can't go out straight fully. So I want you to right leg out, grab the dumbbell with your left hand, have your butt nice and high, and you're just doing chest press. Chest press. I want 15 to 18 repetitions. Good. 4. Keep your butt up nice and high. It's targeting my left hamstring. It's also targeting my left chest. And there's a lot of stability here, so if you're a little shaky, I expect that. Good. Keeping that butt nice and high. I'm getting a little shaky. That's it. Good. Exhale as you come up. Breathe in as you come down. Good. I want good control. Not too fast. Good. If there's shoulder irritation, just come a little bit. Don't come as deep. Come just to here and up here. That'll help protect your shoulder and your rotator cuff. Good. Then let's switch sides. And we do 18 to 20 repetitions on the other side. So what we're going to do next is I want to hit some upper back muscle groups, and I also want to hit my core muscle groups at the same time. So this is gonna look just like this. Is I'm gonna have your legs out nice and wide. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be putting my left elbow down, grab the dumbbell with the right hand, and you're gonna row. And you're gonna row. So shoulder up, chest out, pinch the shoulder blade back, at the top, pinch. Pinch the shoulder blade, good. Don't want your butt way up in the air, I want your body as straight as possible. Makes it a little harder. And believe me, this is really hard. If you have to, you can make it, if you do this on an elevation that's a little higher, it will make it a little bit easier. You can do it on a bed, a counter, anything that's gonna make it a little bit easier. You can even do it with your knees bent if you have to. Makes it quite a bit easier. But try to make it as hard as you possibly can. I really want to target the core. At the same time, I want 18 to 20 repetitions each side. Exhale as you come up. Breathe it in. We only got 2 more. Good. Those are perfect. And those are really, really hard. So I want you to go from the chest to this. Next, I want to do some good old tricep exercises. So what we're going to do is a little old kickback. And I got a good 12 pound right here, which should be good for me. So we're going to be here. Going to be here. I'm going to have you look similar to the position when we did with our shoulder. But we're going to do a good old kickback. So you want your arm up. We're going to target the tricep in the back of the arm. And just straight on back. 90 degrees, straight on back. The key here is to not do this. You're going to want to start swinging. But keep the elbow a little higher than your body the whole time. And you're also noticing my leg is out straight with my left leg. So I'm using my right hand and my left leg is out nice and straight. It's going to focus on balance, a little more core activation, and it's going to force my tricep to work a little bit harder too, which is what the whole point is. Good. 18 to 20 reps. Get a little squeeze up at the top. Hold it. Squeeze. Hold that tricep. Squeeze the tricep. 2 more. 19 and 20. Excellent. Good. And those are really tough. Switch to the other side. It's going to be your left hand and you're going to elevate your right leg. Now to save time, I'm just going to scoot into the next exercise, which is going to be our biceps in this case. So we grab my little, this one, I can go a little heavier with. So I'm going to be over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it one-armed because I want to challenge my balance again. I'm going to raise right hand. Raise your right leg and curl. 3/4 up, all the way down, 3/4 up. Good. Turn to the side so you can maybe see a little better. Straight down. Good. 18 to 20 repetitions. We're building muscular endurance, which is also going to give us the most beneficial toning and firming aspects. Good. Just up 3/4. If I go up all the way, it's a rest. So I don't want to rest until we're done this set. So I want constant contraction. Exhale as we come up. Exhale as you come up. Good. Just got 2 more. And believe me, I'm a little unsteady. So you're going to be a little shaky, which is okay. And that's it. The whole point is to work on the ankle, knee, and hip stabilization at the same time. So if you're a little shaky, I expect it to be. But if you need to have your foot tap a little bit to give yourself a little bit of balance, you can do that as well. So next one is we're going to jump into some lower body exercises. We just did shoulders, chest, back, triceps, and biceps. So that's actually every major muscle group in the whole upper body. So I'm going to now jump into some lower body, and then we're going to do everything again. So we're going to do 2 sets all together, but I like to do everything all at once. So you have a little bit of energy left for all of them. So if you do just chest, your upper body first, you have no energy for lower body. So if we can kind of do it all at the same time, it's a nice way for us to get enough energy. We have good energy for every single muscle group. So for the lower body, what we're going to do is, I'm going to sneak some of these dumbbells out of the way. And I want you to have some good viewpoint here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be having my foot up on the bench. I'm just going to have my hand on the wall because I do need some balance here. So I'm just going to be doing some step ups. So we're going to step up, but I want you to step way back, and then step up, and then step way back. Good. And by me stepping back, it's making sure my knee doesn't come over my toe, because I want to make sure that this doesn't pop over. If your knee pops over your toes, it's a lot more stress on your knee. It can put irritation into your meniscus, and it can be pretty painful. So we're just here. And these are tough. If you needed a dumbbell, you can put on a dumbbell. Good. I don't really need one. These are going to kick in enough with just your body weight. And remember, definitely use the wall to help support yourself. So it's a good step back, coming on up. Good step back, coming on up. Good, that's big time. Quadriceps, hamstring, butt cheek, a lot of muscles kicking in there. If you have knee pain, stop. Sometimes your body mechanics, if you have flat feet, that can throw your kneecap out of alignment. So don't feel, if something hurts, stop and just move to the next exercise and ask me for a modification, because there's a million different modifications you can do that will quickly solve a lot of these little joint issues. So next what we're going to do is I'm going to target these hamstrings. So what we're going to do, the good part is you get to lay down, but the bad part is the really hard. So I'm going to lay down. I want to extend my left leg out in midair. My right leg is going to do all the work. So I'm going to have my bottom of my right foot on the pad here. And what we're going to do, just lift straight on up for me. Lifting straight up, squeeze the butt cheek at the top. 18 to 20 repetitions per leg. Here's number 4. Squeeze it at the top. The squeeze is the hard part, so make sure you hold it. Up, squeeze, hold. Squeeze, hold. Squeeze your cheeks together. By squeezing your butt cheeks together, it helps protect your low back. A lot of people, when they lift up, they use their low back and not their hamstring and butt cheek. So make sure you squeeze those cheeks tight at the top to help isolate the hamstrings and take away the back stress. Good. Got 4 more, and these are kicking in, believe me. Good, one last one. Squeeze and hold. Good. Definitely got some good hamstring activation in there for sure. Now the next one I want to target is some of my upper butt cheek muscles. I've got a good hamstring and that one kind of hit my butt too, but I want to hit muscles called my gluteus medius, which is the sides of my butt cheeks, and I also want to get some really good core musculature in as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do little dumbbells, and I'm going to steal my exercise mat. And my puppy is on the mat, so she's going to get involved as well. So what I'm going to do, she's a good little girl, I'm just going to sneak on over here, and I just needed some elbow support. So if you don't have anything for your feet, that's fine, but a little bit of elbow support here can go a long way. So what I want you to do is body up nice and high, chest up and open, and what I want you to do, raise that top leg. Here, hold, 1, 2, down, hold, 1, 2. These are extremely difficult. If you can't keep good body position, bend your bottom leg and just go like this. And excuse my puppy, she's flicking some of the sweat off of me. That's it. It's okay. So we're just going to be here. Tap, up, hold, squeeze. Tap, up, hold, squeeze. Going for 20 repetitions. And believe me, your bottom leg is working just as hard as the top leg. And I'm hitting all my upper butt cheek muscle. And it's called my gluteus medius. This is harder, so if you're feeling studly, go studly. 2 more. Good, just make sure the chest stays open and your body stays straight as an arrow. That's the hard part, is keeping your upper body nice and straight. So, we did everything once. Now I want you to go through and do everything again. So, and make sure you're doing both sides. Just for time's sake, I was just doing one side. But definitely do 18 to 20 repetitions per exercise. I went 2 sets total, but do everything once, then go through and do it all again. Now I'm going to be going into the stretching routine next, so hold on for that. That's going to be just below this next video, and I'll be doing that in a couple minutes. So if you have questions or concerns, you can always give us a call at 856-751-0033, or you can always just drop me a line via email at Kevin Hensel, which is KevinHensel @fitlifeinc.com. Hope to see you soon. Take care.